Where time melts, a walk across the surface of our star. Close your eyes for a second. Feel the sun's warmth on your skin on a summer afternoon. It's a soft touch, almost like a caress coming from 93 million miles away. Now, imagine I could take you by the hand and walk you right there, not as a distant observer, but as someone who steps into the fire without burning, who feels the gravity of a star without being crushed. We're leaving Earth's orbit, ditching the protection of our atmosphere. The deep blue of our sky suddenly gives way to the pitch-black vacuum of space. On the way, we pass Mercury. It's a desolate world, a battered rock that looks like a warning of what the sun is capable of. The side facing the star is silently melting, while the dark side freezes in the shadows. But we aren't stopping here. Our destination is the source of everything. The Great Roar. As we get closer, it takes over your entire field of vision, our star. From a distance, it looks like a perfect silent lantern. But as we close the gap, that silence proves to be an illusion. The sun is the loudest thing in the solar system. If sound could travel through a vacuum, the roar of that nuclear furnace would be a constant 100-decibel thrum, the sound of a police siren blaring right in your ear 24/7. It's the sound of trillions of tons of raging gas. But here, where the laws of physics bend to our will, we float above the photosphere. It's wild to think the sun doesn't have a solid surface. There's nowhere to plant a flag or walk with a steady gait. What you see under your feet right now looks like an ocean of boiling gold, a plasma soup churning in massive cells. Every grain of fire you see down there is the size of Texas. They bubble, rise, and fall in an eternal cycle of heat surging from the depths. It's like looking at the surface of a thick stew in an infinite pot. The air glows with a light so intense it feels solid. We're at 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit. This is where iron turns to vapor and rocks cease to exist. But look over there, that dark patch, larger than the entire planet Earth. That's a sunspot. Amidst all this brilliance, it looks like a black abyss, a hole in reality. But don't be fooled. It's only dark because it's cold, if you can even call 6,300 degrees Fahrenheit cold. It's pure magnetism tying light into knots. Imagine invisible titanic ropes surging from the sun's interior, holding the heat back and keeping it from rising. If you could place that sunspot alone in Earth's night sky, it would shine 10 times brighter than a full moon. The million-year journey. Let's go a bit deeper, where time starts to lose its meaning. Crossing the surface and entering the convection zone is like diving into a liquid that is simultaneously light and matter. Here, the sun works like a colossal machine. Great currents of plasma rise like boiling water on a cosmic stove, cool down at the surface, and plunge back down to be reheated. You feel the pressure, not as an outside weight, but as an internal presence. It's the weight of a star trying to keep you in place, trying to fold you into its body of fire. Down here, it takes light hundreds of thousands of years to travel a single mile. A photon, a particle of light, is born deep in the core, but it can't just race out into space. It hits an atom, bounces off another, gets absorbed, spat back out, and loses itself in the plasma labyrinth. It's a frantic, claustrophobic dance that can last 1,000,000 years. Think about that. The light that streamed through your window this morning might have been generated back when the first humans hadn't even left their caves. It was trapped in here all this time, struggling to be free, only to travel 8 minutes through space and touch your face.
Into the heart of the monster. I know you want to see the best-kept secret, So let's leave the convection currents behind and dive into the heart of the monster. As we descend into the radiative zone, the density increases so much that the plasma becomes thicker than solid gold. Yet strangely, it remains a gas. It's a contradiction that defies any earthly logic. This place holds a terrifying calm. There are no more giant bubbles or the violent churning of the surface. Here, the energy simply flows. It's a dense, impenetrable fog of gamma radiation. If we were here without this protection, every atom in your body would be ripped apart in a billionth of a second. But we walk on, watching the color of the universe shift from a vibrant yellow to a deep, deadly blue-violet. The gravity here is 28 times that of Earth. On solid ground, you'd weigh thousands of pounds. Your bones would be dust under the weight of your own body. But here, floating in this ocean of radiation, you only feel the vibration of the solar system's engine. It's a rhythmic pulse. The sun breathes. It expands and contracts in complex cycles. And here, by the feel of it, you're listening to the heartbeat of an ancient deity that sustains the life of 8 planets and hundreds of moons.
Ground Zero, the core. Finally, we've arrived, the core. This is where reality becomes impossible. The center of the sun is a small place compared to the rest, but it's where all the energy of our existence is manufactured. The temperature jumps to 27 million degrees Fahrenheit. The pressure is so ridiculous that hydrogen atoms, which normally repel each other with tremendous force, are smashed together until they have no choice but to fuse. In that forced embrace, they turn into helium and release a scream of pure energy. This is nuclear fusion. It's as if trillions of hydrogen bombs were detonating every second, all the time, for billions of years. It's the only place where absolute chaos creates perfect order. From this hellscape of pressure, the light is born that makes plants grow, keeps our oceans liquid, and allows you to be right there now, breathing. Standing in the sun's core is understanding that we are all made of star stuff. Everything you are, every atom of calcium in your bones, the oxygen you just inhaled, or the iron running through your veins, was once in a place exactly like this, billions of years ago in a star that died so you could be born. We aren't just visiting the sun, we're visiting our nursery. But now look up through all the layers of fire we've crossed. Let's head up fast, like an air bubble rising from the bottom of the sea. We blast through the core, the radiative zone, and the convection zone. We cross the photosphere and reach the solar corona, that ghostly white aura that only reveals itself to humans during a total eclipse.